Something huge is unfolding in Emmerdale, and fans are already bracing themselves for chaos, heartbreak, and another explosive showdown in the village. After weeks of growing tension surrounding the mysterious and deeply controversial Dr. Todd, the ITV soap has now seemingly confirmed the character's future on the show, and it's all happening just as a massive new storyline begins to take shape. For viewers who believe Dr. Todd's days in the village might be numbered, the latest developments have come as a major surprise. Instead of quietly disappearing into the background, the character now appears to be heading toward an even bigger role in one of Emmerdale's most dramatic ongoing storylines. And if recent episodes are anything to go by, things could become far more dangerous before they get better. The growing reaction from fans online has been impossible to ignore. Social media has exploded with theories, fears, and speculation about what Dr. Todd's future means for several key characters, especially Jacob, who has already found himself emotionally caught up in the Doctor's orbit. But now viewers are convinced that the storyline is evolving into something much darker, with massive consequences looming for the entire village. For longtime Emmerdale fans, the current storyline feels like classic soap drama at its finest. There's manipulation, secrecy, emotional conflict, simmering tension, and a growing sense that someone is about to cross a line they can't come back from. And right at the center of all of it is Dr. Todd. The character has quickly become one of the most talked-about figures in the soap. Ever since his arrival, viewers have questioned his true intentions. While some initially believed he could become a trusted figure in the village, others immediately sensed something more sinister beneath the surface. Over time, those suspicions only intensified as viewers watched his complicated interactions with Jacob and several other characters. What makes Dr. Todd such an intriguing addition to Emmerdale is the uncertainty surrounding him. Soap villains are often obvious from the beginning, but Dr. Todd operates differently. He's calm, intelligent, manipulative, and emotionally calculated. That combination has made him both fascinating and deeply unsettling for audiences. Now, recent scenes appear to confirm that Emmerdale has no intention of ending his story anytime soon. Instead, the show seems to be positioning Dr. Todd at the center of a major long-term storyline that could dramatically reshape several relationships across the village. The latest episodes strongly hinted that his influence is only growing stronger, while other characters remain unaware of just how dangerous the situation may become. For Jacob in particular, fans are becoming increasingly worried. The emotional connection between Jacob and Dr. Todd has already created major tension among viewers. Many fans believe Jacob is being manipulated in ways he doesn't fully understand, while others fear the storyline could lead to devastating emotional consequences later on. Recent scenes have shown Jacob becoming more emotionally vulnerable, which has only heightened audience concern. Social media reactions have been intense, with many viewers openly discussing how uncomfortable and unpredictable the dynamic has become. Some fans believe Jacob is heading toward heartbreak, while others think he could eventually become the person who finally exposes Dr. Todd's true nature. But there's another growing theory spreading rapidly online, and it's even darker. Some viewers now believe Dr. Todd's confirmed future means the storyline could escalate into full-blown psychological drama, betrayal, or even criminal behavior. Because the character remains surrounded by secrecy, fans are convinced the writers are building toward a major reveal that could completely change how audiences view him. One reason the storyline has captured so much attention is because Emmerdale has been slowly increasing the tension rather than rushing toward quick answers. Every new episode seems to introduce another clue, another suspicious interaction, or another emotional moment that leaves viewers questioning what's really going on. That slow-burning approach has made the storyline incredibly effective. Fans are constantly debating whether Dr. Todd is genuinely misunderstood or whether he's hiding something far more dangerous beneath the surface. And because the show hasn't fully revealed its hand yet, viewers remain deeply invested in finding out where the story is heading. Recent episodes strongly suggest that whatever happens next will not only affect Jacob, but potentially multiple families across the village. Dr. Todd's growing presence is beginning to impact relationships, trust, and emotional stability among several characters, creating a ripple effect that feels destined to explode eventually. Some fans are even comparing the storyline to some of Emmerdale's darker psychological story arcs from previous years. The combination of emotional manipulation, secrecy, and underlying tension has created an atmosphere where viewers constantly feel like disaster is just around the corner. At the same time, The storyline has also sparked debate among fans about how far the soap should go. Some viewers are praising Emmerdale for tackling emotionally complicated material and creating layered storytelling. Others, however, admit they find Dr. Todd genuinely disturbing and are worried about the direction things could take. That emotional divide has only fueled more online discussion, keeping the storyline trending among soap audiences. What's particularly interesting is how carefully the show has avoided giving viewers definitive answers. Even now, it remains unclear whether Dr. Todd is intended to become a full villain, a morally gray antihero, or something entirely different. That uncertainty is exactly what keeps fans coming back for more. Another reason the storyline matters so much is because of Jacob himself. Over the years, viewers have watched Jacob grow from a child character into a central figure within Emmerdale. Audiences feel emotionally protective of him, which makes his current involvement with Dr. Todd especially tense. Fans fear Jacob may be walking into a situation he doesn't fully understand, and that emotional vulnerability could leave him deeply hurt. Some viewers believe Jacob's instincts may eventually kick in, leading him to uncover truths about Dr. Todd that others have missed. Others think Jacob may remain emotionally trapped until another character steps in to help him see the danger. There's also growing speculation that the storyline could eventually involve legal consequences, professional scandal, or public exposure. Because Dr. Todd works within a position of trust, many fans believe the stakes are much higher than they initially appeared. And if Emmerdale is indeed planning a long-term future for the character, that means the drama may only be getting started. Soap fans know that when a show confirms a controversial character's future, it often signals even bigger twists ahead. Writers rarely invest heavily in a character unless major story developments are planned. That's why many viewers now believe Dr. Todd's most shocking moments are still to come. Meanwhile, the performances involved in the storyline have received major praise online. Fans have applauded the emotional complexity of the scenes, particularly the way tension is created through quiet moments, subtle expressions, and emotional uncertainty rather than constant dramatic outbursts. That slower psychological approach has made the storyline feel more realistic and emotionally unsettling. It's also helped turn Dr. Todd into one of the most discussed soap characters of the moment. Some viewers genuinely hope the character receives redemption later on, believing there may still be humanity beneath the manipulation and secrecy. Others are convinced he is heading toward a complete downfall, and they're already predicting who might finally bring him down. Interestingly, Jacob's name continues to dominate many fan theories. Despite fears for his emotional well-being, some viewers suspect Jacob could eventually become stronger because of the ordeal. Rather than being destroyed by the situation, he may ultimately become the key to exposing the truth. At the same time, there's another possibility that has fans especially nervous. What if Jacob isn't the only victim? Because the storyline has gradually expanded beyond just one relationship, many viewers believe more characters could soon become entangled in Dr. Todd's world. That possibility raises the emotional stakes significantly and creates endless opportunities for future twists. Emmerdale has always excelled at building emotionally explosive storylines from personal relationships, and this plot feels like another example of that formula working perfectly. Rather than relying purely on shock moments, the soap is carefully building emotional investment over time, making every revelation feel bigger when it finally arrives. And judging by the reaction online, the strategy is working. Soap fans are discussing every scene, analyzing every interaction, and searching for clues about where the storyline is ultimately heading. Few current soap plots have generated this level of ongoing speculation, which speaks to how effectively Emmerdale has drawn audiences into the mystery surrounding Dr. Todd. As the storyline continues, fans can likely expect even more emotional confrontations, hidden truths, and major revelations. Relationships may fracture, loyalties could shift, and some characters may find themselves forced to choose sides as the situation escalates. The biggest question now is whether Dr. Todd's confirmed future means long-term chaos for the village, or whether the character is heading toward an eventual downfall that could leave lives shattered in the process. Either way, one thing has become absolutely clear. Emmerdale is far from finished with Dr. Todd. The storyline is only getting bigger, the tension is becoming more intense, and viewers are now more emotionally invested than ever before. Whether fans love him, fear him, or desperately want to see him exposed, Dr. Todd has officially become one of the soap's most compelling and controversial figures. And if the latest episodes are anything to go by, the most explosive chapters may still be ahead. So what do you think? Is Dr. Todd secretly hiding something much darker than viewers realize? Will Jacob eventually expose the truth? Or is he heading toward heartbreak and betrayal? And could this storyline become one of Emmerdale's biggest shocks of the year? Let us know your theories in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more Emmerdale spoilers, soap twists, and entertainment news updates every single day.